Hi, my name's Alex, I'm finishing a mix, and you're watching what I'm doing right now.
It's a wee bit foggy.
Just a wee bit.
This little mini desktop of ours bit the dust recently, so those are the old innards. We're replacing the motherboard and CPU and cooler, and also the power supply on the old one exploded, so we've got a new power supply now. Poor little thing's been through a lot.
Yes, it has.
Gavi,
Yes.
I once put that desktop in a suitcase, all wrapped up in clothing to pad it, and checked it in the bottom of an airplane on my way to Toronto, Canada.
Oh, that was the... Okay.
Yep.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't do it again, but, you know, you're only young once. Have you tried it yet?
Not yet. I just need to plug it in and then plug in that monitor and we'll give it a try.
Do you think we should try it before we close it all up, in case it doesn't work?
I have high hopes.
I have medium hopes.
What's the start button?
Let's see what happens.
Sony Vodka.
Nothing. Nothing happened.
It's...
Uh-oh.
I wonder if you shorted out something in here.
Like maybe, well, we definitely know that the old power supply is fried because we tested that in a different computer and it didn't work. So I don't feel bad about having to buy new hardware. We can use the hardware anywhere, but maybe this case is done for because the button is shorted out. So originally Katelyn used the power cables from the old power supply.
Yes.
And then she switched them with the cables from the new power supply. So we're gonna see if that makes a difference.
Da 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 da. Ba ba da.
Oh.
Whisper zone, whisper zone. Shh. Whisper zone.
Shh. Oh, wow. Mr. Todd,
Yeah,
we're on a very important mission.
yes, we are on a mission to get the meats.
To get the meats.
To get the meats.
How many meats?
How many people are getting something?
Josh is getting 1 meat.
Okay,
Katelyn is getting 1 meat. I'm getting 2 meats.
I get 2 meats.
You're getting 2 meats. Abby is not getting meat. Callie is not getting meat.
Okay, so meats.
I had my fingers out and I forgot to count how many fingers I had out.
Just go back to whoever's editing and just, because I wasn't counting either. So
That's how many meats
that's
we're
my
getting.
meats. That's a good amount of meats right there.
So we just stopped at Five Guys to get the meats.
Successful meat.
I have 2 things to say.
Okay.
The first is that on the subject of meat, you know that I like to eat meat.
Yeah.
And for me, I acknowledge that like I'm consuming an animal, and to me that's all just part of the big circle of life.
Sure.
In general, I like the idea that the animals are treated well before they are made into food, but I just feel like I'm an omnivore. I made peace with that. I also have made peace with the fact that not everybody agrees with that. Okay, but given that, I saw this hoodie online that is a meat print hoodie.
Meat print?
Yes.
What do you mean by meat print?
It looks like meat.
Ha!
It looks like you're wearing meat.
Okay.
And it makes me really uncomfortable. I don't like this hoodie.
Can you show me this?
Yeah, it's on the screen right now. Can't you see it?
Oh, no, I wasn't looking at the screen. Sorry.
Yeah. So that was the first thing that I wanted to tell you.
Oh, there's more, okay.
Okay, the second thing that I wanted to tell you is, as we were standing at the counter watching the guy, you know, put the fries in the thing and then move the burger, like the whole process of making the fast food machine work.
Yeah.
I don't understand why all of that job is not just done by robots at this point.
This is not the first time you have said that.
I know. I feel like automation needs to move into the fast food sector next.
It probably will. It probably will. There's a third thing I want to add to that.
Okay.
That was a good-looking man.
Oh, you like that man?
I don't know. I just thought he had a nice face.
Oh.
So he could be a terrible man.
Why didn't you try to get his number?
It just didn't seem like it was the right time for that.
I ran 3.29 miles in and it felt like the best run that I've had all year. I felt really strong. I could have pushed harder. I had the energy for it, but I could tell my shins, they're not hurting yet, but they're just like, hey, probably don't push too much harder yet. We're right at the edge. This is fine for now. So it was good. This is my dinner tonight. An Atkins orange chicken frozen meal. And look at this picture. Look at those big, chunky, juicy pieces of meat just sitting there. That looks really tasty. Oh. All right. It's nature's refrigerator. Right, Kat? Right. The road's very icy. So after I got back from my California trip, I weighed 207 pounds.
Which is the most you've ever weighed.
It's the most I've ever weighed. I wonder how many times I've said that in the vlog. That's the most I've ever weighed. Anyway, this morning I was back down to 194.
Ooh, that's good.
I think I've decided that once I get under 190, I'm gonna celebrate with one cheat day
Okay.
and then continue my journey. At my current rate, I should get under 190 in about 2 weeks. This morning I'm on my way to Crash Course to film some film criticism, and then I don't actually know what's on my schedule after that. I have not looked. We'll see. Abby. Ah! Alright, we filmed 2 episodes today, and next week we have another 2 episodes, and then that's it. So I will have finished all of the Crash Course film criticism series. It actually went by more quickly than I expected. This person got a ticket. So today we have to interview some potential hires for a salesperson position that we have. And I just had a thought, because this is a Skype interview that we're about to do. What if we went and got the giant stuffed bear and put it here, the Skype call starts, and we just talk off screen?
Can we also put the minion?
Sure. Oh, the minion would be better.
It would be. Because it just stares.
Yeah. So today we interviewed 3 people for a sales position, and that has me pretty excited. In addition, we had a meeting today about the fact that Cinema Studios is going to South by Southwest this year.
South by Southwest.
So we're gonna have a booth there, and we're gonna sell our services and give out free stickers. That's in March,
Yes,
like
March.
the 11th?
The 11th,
Something
yeah.
like March, the 11th to the 14th, I think.
Are you gonna go to the gym?
I gotta go to the gym tonight. I gotta get my 4 miles in.
All right. When you're running those 4 miles, I want you to enjoy yourself and don't think about your innards.
Oh yeah, I haven't told the vlog
Oh, you
yet.
haven't told them yet.
So
Okay.
I've been having these like intrusive thoughts recently where I can't stop thinking about my heart, like the actual physical organ, when I'm jogging on a treadmill especially, because my heart is just inside my chest cavity trying to do its job, right? And by jogging, I'm like shaking it up and down, and I can't stop thinking about my organs inside jostling around as I'm jogging.
Even after you told me that, I don't care. Jostle around. Have a good time, guys.